Now our breaker here, he's in loser's quarters fighting to hold on to his tournament spot here at GCEU006. We're going to be going into game one in just a little bit.
Either Blackguard or Great Hall.
Interesting map choices. Both of them kind of...
They're not necessarily favored in the community. You don't usually see Blackguard or Great Hall picks. However, we are going to Blackguard, snackxs with the Cassidy, and Zeloxory maining up with his Ember.
3, 2,
Here we go into game one between AI snackxs and BX3 Zeloxory as they open it up. Zeloxory gets a nice downer. snackxs picking up the hammer, tries to go in for some scoops, but they're not connecting. Zeloxory tosses out that bomb really early on. Two nairs connecting into the slide charge disco. Zeloxory bringing
that was an
the
excellent
damage
use
in.
of chase dodges and reads there. He punished snackxs quite brutally, I mean, but the damage lead that he did have is being slowly taken away by these hammer hits. snackxs is nearing kill percent, though. He's finding himself in the deep orange, and he's eating a ton of bowstrings, not able to get a weapon, but the guns are in hand, and we know that snackxs is comfortable with these guns. He gets punished by the side sig, however, from Zeloxory, and Zeloxory, with the follow-up Sarah, takes a snapshot of his own. It's selfies, it's gravy, you already know.
She's the face that Ember makes when she takes that picture is disturbing.
It's beautiful. What a nice looking girl. Nice gal.
I beg to differ. snackxs hits him over the face. That's there. Zeloxory trying to find these damage in with the bow. Finds a nice end light, trying to go for a sidelight string. Does not work out. And as a downer comes out, snackxs tries to get that stomp combo set up, but doesn't work out as he is in the orange here. Ooh, goes for the Russian Mafia himself, but he does not get the scoop.
Right. However, I don't think he would have been able to get the scoop there, but he did get the nice chase dodge combo, which was really good. That was devastating to Zeloxory. Zeloxory is in kill percent. I love seeing Zeloxory play Ember. I love him on his main. He's probably one of the best Embers I've ever seen. But snackxs, evening up the stocks. He's at a damage deficit, but he does have the guns in hand, and we know he's comfortable with those. He might be able to rack up some damage. Gets the side air. Another side air. Into the down air. Goes for the gravy cancel, but is unable to catch him. Zeloxory taking a bit of damage now. He's being brought into yellow. He's got the signature charged up. snackxs taking the side light punish rather than a neutral. That's all good, though. Zeloxory with the side air and snackxs stock takes an entire stock lead and a couple selfies.
Zeloxory bringing out the bow D-Light. Ooh, goes for that cider as well, but snackxs gets a nice D-Light there. Brings him into the orange, tries to go for a ground pound, and he connects that so early. That's crazy.
Nice read from snackxs. Using that ground pound hitbox to clip Zeloxory on the side. Stocks are even once again. snackxs with the hammer in hand, but he's getting abused by this unarmed from Zeloxory. Zeloxory tried to spot dodge snackxs, but snackxs tosses the hammer and gets a neutral of his own. Stocks are relatively even. There is a mine out on the map, and it looks like Zeloxory is looking to do some calculations, but he's not able to put snackxs in the direction that he wants, so he picks up the guitars and he's gonna go for some strings.
snackxs looking for these down airs, not really working out for the second downer, connects into an end light. snackxs bringing the lead for himself for the very first time in the set as Zeloxory is trying to find the bow. There's the D-Light there that he wants. Nice.
I mean, Zeloxory is a force. He's a force to be reckoned with this bow. He's definitely dangerous. snackxs is also a pretty heavy contender with these guns. I'm interested to see how this game ends up going. He does catch the down air into side air. Zeloxory sent flying to the side of the map, nearing kill percent. It's looking good for snackxs right now, but he does use a risky gravy cancel down sig, and Zeloxory takes advantage of that, and he punishes hard. snackxs brought into kill percent, eating a side air. It's looking good for Zeloxory right now. He's unable to finish off the stock, though, and snackxs racking up some more damage. Both players evenly matched. Anything could kill. Zeloxory looking to catch that Sarah, but unable to catch it. snackxs spacing beautifully, hammer in hand. He's got the larger hitbox. He gets the scoop. snackxs.
Wow. snackxs takes the first game, despite all the picture taking by Zeloxory. That ground pound on the second stock completely switched the momentum up for snackxs, and snackxs ends up ending that stock with a ground or a down air and takes game one in this best of three. snackxs.
I feel like Zeloxory really felt like he had that game in the bag, but snackxs showing us what he's made of. Those guns, they're strong. Some of the strongest guns I've seen this entire tournament. It's real good, real good. But that was a close matchup. It could be anybody's set. We're going into game two on the Great Hall. Champions are the same. We still got the Cassidy. We still got the Ember. Looking to see what happens here.
So we're going to the Great Hall, the other map that was the option in the first set of stage striking, and we're going to be seeing if this makes a huge difference as snackxs opens up with that side air. Zeloxory goes for the first weapon, but snackxs takes it away from him as he goes for that nair. Zeloxory, however, finding a nice downline to nair, picks up the guitars, goes in for the nair himself, and snackxs not finding any gun moves just yet as Zeloxory is kind of hitting him left and right with his guitar nairs. Oh, off to side, dodges out of the way of that side light from snackxs, and has the bow now looking for these strings, tries to go in for a down light, doesn't work out, and both players not starting anything, but a D-light Sarah will start it up. Zeloxory gets the nair as well, brings him into the orange, and a nice end light to be able to read his positioning. 2 end lights in a row. snackxs brought into kill percent from these bow neutrals, and
yeah, that was some beautiful reads coming out from Zeloxory. I feel like the Great Hall gives a bit of an advantage to bow players. I feel like the bow plays very well on this map. snackxs going for that risky ground pound, and he does get punished. Zeloxory with the weapon toss into ground pound, taking the lead by almost an entire stock. snackxs finding himself at an extreme disadvantage. He does have the guns in hand. He's going to need to rack up some damage and bring Zeloxory into kill percent relatively soon. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for him to take this game. And he does.
That sliding down sig kills him before red.
Beautiful read.
One down air into Sarah into down sig. That's all snackxs need to be able to take that stock. Ember's defense so incredibly low for snackxs to be able to pull that off. And here we see the guitar string starting up as he gets a nice down air into side light, but snackxs is completely unfazed by that as he's able to take this game into an even state rather quickly. But Zeloxory carrying him through the air with these recoveries as he goes for that ground pound there. Tries to land with a Sarah, doesn't work out, but snackxs trying to find some kind of combo start. The side sig will do it.
Wow, that was a nice side sig read from Zeloxory. You got to take into consideration though, Zeloxory is running a 3 defense legend, and this map does have a very early kill zone. snackxs still has a chance at taking it back if he can get a nice hammer dip off the top or something in that manner.
Ooh, that pivot end light, however, set Zeloxory up for a crazy combo. As he goes in for that downer, nairs are coming out from snackxs as well. Another nair from Zeloxory. Gets punished by a scoop here as snackxs is trying to end the stock. Sarah comes out, tries to go for a scoop once again as if to read Zeloxory for falling down, and snackxs dodges out of the way of that mine, goes for the end light, and the side air doesn't connect, and Zeloxory gets the haymaker, has the bomb, the trade goes off, and he wins it!
Wow, he actually managed to survive that bomb trade, even though he probably would have ended up dying afterwards. Zeloxory with a beautiful showing right there. You know, he used Great Hall to his advantage. I feel like the bow is really good on Great Hall with all the platforms and stuff. You know, for other weapons, I feel like it makes it difficult to use aerial moves. However, and the bow has, you know, like the neutral light, for example, where he was landing neutral lights on snackxs when he was near that platform constantly. Beautiful reads from Zeloxory.
And now we're ready to go on to Game 3. The final game of this best of 3 is going to decide who goes on the loser semis to meet Boozed Brain. Zeloxory bans out Twilight and Thunderguard. snackxs is thinking very hard about the map that he's going to pick, and I'm hoping to see Kings pass, let's be honest.
I'm going to be honest with you. I want to see either Thunderguard or Kings. I want to see some shenanigans.
Look, yeah, okay, I agree. For some reason, I thought you didn't say Kings. I was like, wait.
No, I want to see Thunderguard or Kings because the shenanigan zones. You know what I'm saying? It's good for both players, for gun ground pounds and for bow side airs.
And for viewer entertainment.
Absolutely, we all love shenanigans. Going to Mammoth Fortress, however, no shenanigans, just floating platforms, same legends, keeping it, you know, OG. We got the Cassidy for snackxs and the Ember for Zeloxory. Going into Game 3, it's tied 1-1. Both players being able to take a game from the other. Anybody's set.
snackxs picks up the gun, goes for that down air, manages to find a little bit of damage on the Zeloxory and Zelo. Trying to find a weapon, has the bow, goes for that D-light, doesn't connect, and the side air will work out. Zeloxory trying to find a little bit more damage here. It's a nice side air from snackxs comes out. End-sig comes out from snackxs as an end light from Zeloxory. Both players don't connect, and they're trading rather evenly here. As a weapon toss, end lights comes out from snackxs, goes for that chase dodge pivot down light, and snackxs can't get the...
Yeah, that was a nice neutral sig. Nice neutral sig read from snackxs. He did a ton of damage to Zeloxory there. Both players are in the orange. snackxs punishing that side sig. Or down sig, rather.
With a side sig of his own, yes. He gets this nice Sarah. Zeloxory has to dodge upwards. The end sig catches him. Nearly kills him off the top. Zeloxory barely surviving on this Ember. He goes for that nair. If it was a scoop, it probably would have hit. And snackxs trying to get this kill here, but he's at danger of being able to lose his stock himself as a nair connects. Zeloxory goes for a follow-up, but that weapon toss will stop him as a Sarah comes out from snackxs. Trying to get in with these side lights, trying to get something started. If he didn't get that kill earlier on, he's going to definitely regret it as Zeloxory has the opportunity to take the lead. The GC down sig connects and sends him flying, a whirlwind of hammer blows. Takes the lead.
What snackxs was doing there is he was patiently waiting out for an opportunity to punish Zeloxory. Because of Zeloxory's 3 defense, any move at that point would have killed. So he caught him off guard with the gravy cancel signature, taking the stock advantage. However, he's not having an easy time racking up damage on Zeloxory. Zeloxory might have an opportunity to end this stock and hopefully even up the game a bit.
Zelo holding onto the bow, gets down air, but gets the recovery, and that will kill him off the top. Gets a little bit of damage onto him from an air and a dare, but other than that, snackxs did not take too much off that lead. Has to wait for a weapon to spawn here as Zillow is completely denied him, and there's the hammer, tries to go in for the scoop, and he gets it, goes for the scoop follow-up again, but Zeloxory does not let that happen as snackxs, waiting for a little bit of damage, gets a weapon toss, no nair follow-up, gets the Sarah, however, and Zeloxory being brought into the orange here, ground pound comes out, the Sarah to punish it, weapon toss, ground pound, no, snackxs makes it back, and Zeloxory does not get that early kill.
Yeah, see, what Zeloxory wanted to happen was for snackxs to walk into his ground pound. However, snackxs decided that he was just going to go around. I mean, he had a ton of health. It wasn't going to take... I mean, it was going to take a ton to kill snackxs there without any damage.
And a second Ensig sliding into charges as well, kills him off the top as he gets him with that left hitbox coming out so fast and killing so early because of Ember's defense. snackxs takes a solid stock lead.
That's pretty devastating, actually. snackxs is doing pretty well this game. He's got the advantage. Zeloxory is looking to end his stock as early as possible with this bow. However, he does throw the bow, and now he's unarmed. snackxs with the weapon advantage, racking up the damage with these dares. Just trying to space him out with these guns and, you know, keep the damage coming.
He found an N air, and that's so huge on Ember because she's already been brought into orange. Multiple gun nairs. Stairs, they're hitting. snackxs is finding all the damage necessary, and Zeloxory can't get the kills. The guitars come out. It hits snackxs in the face, but that landing Sarah will bring Zeloxory almost closer to the kill percent. We definitely don't see Zeloxory spamming that new taunt anymore as he's finding himself close to being knocked out of the tournament. Zeloxory finds the guitars, tries to go for a signature, but what can he do against Cassidy here? He's winning out on all of these options.
Yeah, I mean, Zeloxory initially thought he had this game in the bag, but it's showing that, you know, these guns, right, they don't have a lot of force, but they do a lot of damage, and snackxs is doing an excellent job at securing the lead and just racking up the damage.
Ooh, recovery nearly kills off the top, and Zeloxory is definitely on the last amounts of his stock here. A lot of moves will kill. snackxs has got so many things to go for. Scoops, nairs, side airs,
he's got
whatever
the hammer
it is.
in hand. I mean,
he can do anything.
With 3 defense, all he needs is one Sarah, and it's game over for you.
Sarah, dare, nair, whatever it is. Zeloxory trying to find the stock here. He just wants to be able to take this off. Ensign comes out from snackxs. He doesn't need to go for moves that are that risky. And the Sarah will connect. Zeloxory sent flying. Doesn't have to dodge to survive as he recovers back to the stage. snackxs gets the ground pound. No! Zeloxory gets the Sarah!
Nice spacing from Zeloxory. He baits out the ground pound and manages to punish, evening up the stocks. He is in kill percent. He does have 3 defense, but he's got the guitars in tan. He might be able to find a gimp or a string here that could even up this match, or perhaps even take it.
Neutral light in the recovery hit. snackxs goes for that recovery kill. Zeloxory finds the side light. Ground pound connects. Down here. That's the stock. That's it.
Wow.
What?
That's ridiculous.
What?
Zeloxory showing that patience is key.